Hello guys, how's it going? So what I have here is a 2005 Subaru Impreza WRX, which a friend of mine, Robert, has provided me to film, and I'd like to thank him for that. So he currently has it for sale, and I will put the link into the description. So let's go. So this is actually the second generation of Subaru Impreza. It was called the New Age Impreza, and it came in 3 phases. This is the third phase, or the second facelift. We have the Bug-Eye, which is the earliest one, then the Blob-Eye, and then this is referred to as the Hawkeye due to its headlight shape. So for this year there were 3 engine choices: 1.5 naturally aspirated petrol, you could get a 2-litre naturally aspirated petrol, and you could get a 2.5 turbocharged petrol, which is what this WRX has. So it produces 227 horsepower. It's coupled to a 5-speed manual gearbox. Thank God at least one manufacturer steered clear, mostly, of slush boxes. No, but it is coupled with Subaru's all-wheel drive system. And so yeah, this Impreza is finished in World Rally Blue, which is the signature colour for the Subaru, and it looks amazing in my opinion. It sits on 17, I believe, inch wheels, and it really does look nice. But I think to have this aesthetic perfection, I think it could sit a little lower. The tug height is quite high in my opinion. It's almost as though Subaru actually made this car to be used off-road on, you know, muddy forest back roads, but I think if you're just gonna drive it in the city, I think it could use a little drop, but that's just purely subjective. For Subaru's performance model, this Impreza actually looks quite mild. I mean, you do have your nice lip, your bumper mesh, but compared to today's base models, which have tons of fake plastic meshes and grills and exhaust tips, I'm looking at you, Mercedes. This actually looks quite nice. So the design is understated, which means that this Impreza ages really well. I mean, this car is almost 13 years old now, and it looks amazing. Under the bonnet, we have EJ255, Subaru's Boxer 4 turbocharged 2.5 litre engine, which is good for 227 horsepower, 320 Newton meters of torque, and is good for launching the car from 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds and up to 143 miles per hour. It's actually nice seeing a functional hood scoop nowadays, which is not so common, but you know, it does its job and it looks well. As for the interior, I think this is actually as basic as you're gonna get. This is just so simple. You've got your stereo, you've got your heating controls, there's no stupid climate control. It's just set it to full blast and away you go. Nice and simple. You've got your 5-speed manual gearbox, your heated seats, your handbrake, you even got your little armrest for storing stuff. So I'm not sure how about you, but I'm actually quite keen on hearing this run, so let's go. yeah, nice. It's kind of quiet on the inside. Don't want to rev it too much, you know, while it's still cold, but I'll just give it a small one. Can't it be the Subaru Burble? It's just so nice. Okay, I think we might as well take it for a test drive. The car's quite comfortable. I mean, from what everyone was saying about Subarus, the way they're just so function over form, this is actually quite comfortable. I mean, those bucket seats are really nice. They just feel so good. I mean, they're heated as well. So if you ever decide to go somewhere in a cold morning and your butt is cold, you can warm it up, which is nice. I mean, instantly you feel the four-wheel drive system. This is actually, believe it or not, it's the first time I ever drive an all-wheel drive car, and you can instantly feel all four wheels propelling the car. It's actually, it feels like traction. I mean, this actually made me want to buy a Subaru. It's actually so nice. And I mean, if you live out in the country where the roads are not great, this is amazing. It's a quick car as well, I mean. I mean, suspension is quite hard, but no, it's good for this type of car. Man, this car it just sticks to the road so well. And the all-wheel drive system, I mean, you can't beat it. The engine it's turbocharged, but it's responsive as well. I mean, it has a good torque figure, and it has enough power at low RPMs as well. I mean, relatively low RPM speaking. You know, if you floored at 3,000 RPM, it's gonna press you to the back of your seat. So, that's good. And I mean, it sounds amazing. That car is so much fun. And I mean, this gearbox, there's no cables or anything like in a front wheel drive car, and it is really crisp. It's straightforward. There's no markings or anything on it, but it's nice, I have to admit it. Shifts well, just no issues at all. One thing though, when you're reversing, it has really strong whine. Like, it's almost as though you're driving a rally dog box. Okay, man, I enjoy this a lot. So, what are my impressions on the Subaru Impreza WRX? You know, it is a fun vehicle to drive. For its price, it is fairly quick, and with such an exhaust note, it is a family friendly one as well, with lots of room. I mean, this is the sort of car that proves that you don't need to have 500 horsepower to have a blast. It may not be the easiest one on the petrol, but I mean, I think if you're buying a Subaru Impreza, the fuel consumption should be the last thing on your mind. But I mean, I absolutely loved it. You know, it was amazing. So yeah, this was Adam G. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.